Hi everyone, this is Swanky Markets with the outlook for Friday the 4th of June. Okay, so tomorrow we have the NFP, non-farm payroll out in America. The best advice I can give you for tomorrow is to stay away from it. It really is. You might be lucky and take a trade and make lots of pips, or you might be unlucky and lose a hell of a lot of pips. If you're new to trading the NFP, it is the same as gambling if you're new when you don't know what you are doing. Stay well away, please. The markets, they will be slow in the morning. They'll be in tight ranges. Then the news will come out at, I think it's 1:30 or 1:15 my time. I'll check in a second. I'm GMT, and you would lose lots. For those of you who are new, I have seen price in the NFP shoot up just under 200 pips and then shoot all the way back down the same 200 pips in under a second in the past. That is how chaotic it can be, so please stay out. The word on the street is the figures are going to be very good. However, what the traders will be looking at is how many of those jobs are public sector jobs, and the whisper amongst traders is a lot of the jobs are feared to be public sector jobs, and what that means is they're not producing a lot. It's not actually the economy, it's government money, and we all know governments are broke, especially America. So it could go any which way but Tuesday tomorrow, so just stay away from it. If you do insist on trading it, I'll please just allow a minimum of 30 minutes before you even think about entering the market. Let it calm down a bit. But my advice to you is to turn off your PC and do anything but trade. And we're just going to have a very quick look at some charts and areas of interest. Not where I'm looking to take a trade, just areas I'm going to watch and see how price, and I might take a trade. But I've been in this game a while, so it's slightly different. Okay, so Mike from Mallorca emailed me today a little tip, which has worked out. He noticed that I'd like to put my 4-hour EMAs on the 1 hour in horizontal line and my daily on the 4 hour and things like that, which I do. If we go to you can see that's my daily 55 EMA there, and then elsewhere you'll have the 200 and 365 on the pound. But he said, and it's quite true, if for a 200 EMA on the 4 hour, if you put an 800 EMA on the 1 hour, you can see it there, and you have it there. Personally, I don't like EMAs in my 1 hour chart. It's a personal thing, but any of you who do, you can either do the horizontal line that I do, or you can do what Mike does, and he prefer the 200 EMA on the 4 hour. It'll be an 800 EMA on the 1 hour, and likewise a 55 EMA on the 4 hour would be a 220 EMA on the 1 hour. So that works really well. So that's another little trick to put in your toolbox. So thanks, Mike, for that. Big news day tomorrow. Massive CAD and massive American news. We know we got non-farm payroll tomorrow, but the CAD has an employment change. This is at 12 o'clock, and then it has the unemployment rate at 12 o'clock GMT. At 1:30 GMT, they've got building permits, the CAD. And at 3 o'clock, they've got the IVPMI. All those are big CAD news. 1:30 my time, you got non-farm employment change, non-farm payroll, and also 1:30 that's US dollar, also 1:30 US dollar, the unemployment rate. So you have got a lot of news tomorrow, so CAD news as well, so watch the CAD. So right, the pound dollar tomorrow, it's going to show us if this is going to continue going up or it's going to go back down. You can see today went up, so you can see the last 2 days it's just been in this range. It's been 150 pip range, so it's been okay. So tomorrow it will show us if it's going to go up or it's going to go down. You all know my thoughts. I said to you last night that if price was to close outside this flag up in this above the 76.4, it would show me that price may be reversing and going back up. Should price close to the downside of this flag, we're further down and we have the other side of our pole. So tomorrow is a big day on this. You can go to draw this on the 4 hour. If you go down to the 4 hour then and draw it, you can. And should you get a 4 hour close on either side and then a retest, you should be good for a long or a short. But be very careful. The euro dollar, that's the weekly. If we go to the daily, I've showed you this. I'm sure I got rid of the trend line today. I was showing somebody else something. We've got that. We've got this wedge forming that I've shown you. That's roughly where it is. Price tomorrow, is going to have to break out one way or the other. It's hovering around this monthly 200 EMA too long. It's going to have to close down below, or it's going to have to close up. So one of the two. So you can go again. You can go down to the 4-hour, and if we get a 4-hour close below, this should be a couple of pips lower than what it is. And a retest good for a short. If it breaks up, retest good for a long. Simple as tomorrow. But be careful if you insist on trading. Dollar Swiss still in this wedge here, and we're still in this 15 to 16 range. Tomorrow daily close should show us which way this is going. If this breaks down, look at 1300. If it breaks up, then I'll show you a monthly trend line on Sunday night on Monday. No, I think it's Monday because I don't think I'm here Sunday night. Aussie dollar. Again on the daily, we're in this wedge. The pennant is going to have to break out either way, and tomorrow will show us. So we should be all right for Monday or Tuesday next week. Tomorrow's going to show us a lot. Throw down to the 4-hour. You can see pole, flag, pole, or is it pole, flag, pole? Either way, tomorrow will show us a lot on this pair. So I'm leaving a lot of pairs tomorrow. If I do any trading, it's going to be scalping, but that's it. I did a couple of scalps today, not a lot. US dollar yen, as you can see, this is the daily, back up again, and it's just bouncing off the weekly 55 EMA, and it's got the 365 above that, so just leave it alone. It's in this this is a weekly channel that it's in, gone back into. As you can see, the daily, the 4-hour, it's broken out of this pennant yesterday, broke up, cleared these, retested today, late last night, and now it's gone up again. So this is all good for long. So if we get a break above 93.37, a close on the 4-hour, up's going to go up further. I said to you last night I think I might go up to 93.30. I'm still saying that. Should we get rejected there, could be coming back down. So this level 93.37 is going to be key level. Euro yen just broken out of the daily last night, closed outside, retested today, but this is, well, you can't really call it an evening star because it's not at the top of an uptrend. So again, tomorrow will show us on this pair. So leave a lot of things. There's MACD Verdes has to be played. Aussie dollar yen got up to 79 today. If it goes up to 80, I may be interested, or 81.29 tomorrow, I may be interested. So that's the areas I'm looking at tomorrow on the Aussie dollar yen. 81.29 and got up to 79, so 80, which is just below the 50-day weekly 55 EMA, or 81.29, which is the daily 200 and also the daily 55. The daily 55 is crossed here, so maybe interested in that tomorrow. Euro pound on the 4-hour making its way back down, should clear 82.79. I still stand by you, either wait for a 4-hour close below 82.79 in a retest, or a pullback to 84.20. That's it on the 4-hour. Pound yen, we'll go through this and more on the weekend, either Sunday night or Monday night. I don't think I'm here Sunday night, so it might be Monday night. This could go up a bit further. I'll go through all that with you I'll go on when I speak to you next on Sunday night, Monday night. On the 1-hour, it's in this thing here. If we get a break, if you're in a retest tonight, early tomorrow, you should take a long and get at least 50 pips out of it. But you would look for a break and a retest. And this should, my bias is just a little bit further higher, not loads, just a little bit. I'll go through that in the weekend. So that's basically it. I mean, tomorrow, you can't really do an analysis or an outlook for tomorrow. It's non-farm payroll day. If you're new, you'll know damn well what I'm talking about when you see it. If you've seen it before, I'm sure you're with me that you just have to wait for price to settle down and then think on your feet and just look at the long-term ranges. But my best advice is to turn off your computer and go and play golf, go shopping with your wife, your husband, go for dinner, do anything but trade. I'll talk to you later. Take care.